A surprise for Sarah. Fireman Sam was on his way down the fire station when he bumped into Sarah, James and Norman. "Morning, you three," he said. "Off somewhere nice?" "Oh, hello, Uncle Sam," replied James. "We're going up to Pandy Farm to play. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Enjoy yourselves." And he went off to work. Sarah, James and Norman ran off up the lane to Pandy Farm. "I've got an idea," said Norman when they got there. "Let's play fireman. You're Fireman Sam, James. I'll be Elvis, and we'll rescue Sarah." "But I don't want to be rescued," cried Sarah. "Can't I be a fireman too, and we can all pretend we're rescuing someone?" "But you're a girl, and girls aren't firemen," said James. "Come on, Sarah." Reluctantly, Sarah agreed. "Climb up to the top of the haystack, and we'll pretend it's on fire," said Norman. I'm not sure about this," said Sarah as she clambered up. "It seems very high. I can touch the roof." When she reached the top bale, she caught hold of a beam and sat down on it, swinging her legs in the air. "Ready?" she shouted, looking for the two boys. "You can start rescuing me now." James and Norman had disappeared. "James! Norman!" Sarah shouted, but there was still no sign of them. "Never mind, I'll just sit here and wait. They're bound to come back." Sarah waited and waited, but the boys didn't come back. "I'm bored with this," she thought. "I might be missing something. I'll get down and go and find them." But when Sarah looked down, the top bale had slipped down the stack, and the next one was too far to jump to. She was stuck. "Now what am I going to do?" she thought, beginning to feel scared. "What if James and Norman don't come back? Help! Help!" she shouted at the top of her voice. "I didn't know Sarah was such a good actress," Norman whispered to James as they put their heads round the barn door. "Anyone would think she was really stuck up there." "Don't worry, Sarah. Fireman Sam's here now," said James, putting on a deep voice. "And I've got Elvis to help me. We'll get the ladder from outside and have you out of here in a jiffy." Sarah was delighted. "Thank goodness you're here, Uncle Sam. James and Norman wanted to pretend to be firemen and rescue me, so I climbed all the way up here. Now I'm really stuck, and they've disappeared." James and Norman looked at each other. "Oh dear," said James. "I think we need a proper ladder, not a pretend one. You'd better go and call the fire brigade, Norman, while I stay here with Sarah." "Hello, Sarah," laughed James. "Sorry we were so long. Norman wanted to go and see the new foal." "Are you all right?" Sarah grinned. "Oh yes, I'm all right. Now Fireman Sam's here, that is. He and Elvis have just gone to fetch the ladder from Jupiter, and they're going to rescue me properly. Don't look so worried, James. You know we can trust Uncle Sam. Where's Norman, by the way?" I'm not sure," stuttered James, with his fingers crossed behind his back. "He should be here soon." Norman came racing into the barn. Don't worry, I've called the fire brigade. Fireman Sam's already out on a call, but they're sending over the rescue tender from Newtown. Just hang on a little longer, Sarah. What are you talking about, Norman? Asked Sarah, looking puzzled. Of course Fireman Sam's out on a call. He's here. He's just gone to get his ladder. Well, actually, Sarah, said James, looking embarrassed, Fireman Sam isn't here. You must have heard Norman and I pretending. Sarah burst into tears. I'm going to be stuck up here all night and it's all your fault. Who says girls can't be firemen? They couldn't be any worse than you two going off and leaving me like that. Who says girls can't be firefighters? Said a voice from outside the barn. Firefighter Morris from the Newtown Brigade to your rescue. And in walked Penny Morris, carrying her ladder. James and Norman couldn't believe their eyes. Stop crying now. I'll soon have you down, said Penny, as she stretched out her ladder and put it up against a haystack until it reached the beam. Hold on, Sarah. I'll come up and get you. Penny climbed up the ladder. What's going on here, James? Said Fireman Sam, coming into the barn. What's Sarah doing up on that beam? Oh, Uncle Sam, we were pretending to rescue Sarah and she got stuck. Well, don't worry, she's in safe hands, said Fireman Sam. Firefighter Morris is a credit to the force. There you are, Sarah, said Penny, getting Sarah down safely on the barn floor. I bet that was your first firefighter's lift. Thanks, Penny, grinned Sarah, and then she turned to James and Norman. You weren't pretending to rescue me at all. Next time we play firefighters, bags I be Penny Morris, and I'll rescue you two single-handed.